Hey, you guys. How y'all doing? I just spilled my water all over my face. Look at that. Comment hashtag, uh-oh. Oh my golly. That was hilarious. You can't make that stuff up, guys. Oh, man. Y'all know y'all always tell me y'all love me because I'm real life. Well, that was... I will say, I'm growing on up because yesteryear, it's all over me. Yesteryear, I would have, I need a sippy cup. Yesteryear, I would have deleted that and started over. And now I'm like, let's just laugh about it. Oh my golly. I have a really small grocery haul for y'all today because, and none of y'all know what I'm laughing at because y'all just started watching. But y'all can watch the first few seconds of the replay. I need to go vote and do this. So, oh my gosh, I'm water everywhere. So if you missed it, I tried to get a sip of water right before I started and I got it all over me. So I'm going to try one more time. That's better. Little sips, Amy. Little sips. Bless America. Anyway, little grocery haul because yesterday after CrossFit, I went into Walmart for eggs and bacon for my breakfast. And I text Wes and I'm like, hey, look and see what we might need. And he sends all this stuff. And then I end up grabbing all the necessities, you know. So I didn't need them today. So what I've got today, there was a couple of extra things, but most of them I will need for my recipes today. However, if you're in Blooms, there is a possibility that I will not be able to use my stove or my oven because our gas is very low. And they weren't able to come yesterday to refill the tank. And so we may have to pivot a little bit and do something different, but that's okay. We will get it figured out and it's going to be just fine. You guys, I need to plug up my phone before it dies. I don't know why I didn't charge it last night. That's very unlike me. Okay, wait now. Good morning. What are y'all doing today? All right, before I get started showing my grocery haul, later, and I don't know when, probably after lunch, I plan to go live on YouTube, and I'm going to show, give a little tour of what my holiday group's going to look like. I finally have everything the way that I want it. It's all built and ready to go. And so I'm going to share how holiday works because I think a lot of people are like, oh, that's a good idea, holiday, but what are we going to do in there? I don't understand. And so I understand that. So I always want to show you guys what's to come, what to expect, and how you'll be able to access that to have a Trimtastic holiday. So many joined 100 Strong, and holiday to me just goes hand in hand with that because if you're going to finish the last 100 days of the year strong, you need support. And that's what my holiday group is going to do. And you get to spend time with me and all your favorite Trim Healthy people. So very excited about that. It does start on Sunday, so I will be going live this afternoon on YouTube. I will see if I can share the live link in socials here. I'll share it in the comments here in this post. And I may even send out an email with a little info there. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm able to get all that together and do my live in the kitchen and all the other things I have. But the plan is to get it all out there. Okay, so I normally have my menu of what I'm making, but I don't have it today. So we're just going to go by my brain. Let me get my pencil out. I did have my shopping list. So what I did is I looked at my menu and I opened up my recipes that I'm going to be using and I wrote down the ingredients that I needed to purchase. The rest of the ingredients I already have at home. I wrote the menu knowing that I have a spaghetti squash at home, knowing that I have sweet potatoes that I need to use, that kind of thing. So really didn't have to buy a lot. This is one item that is not on the list, but I love big old cuties. I love when they're bigger like this. They're much sweeter to me. So I got some for that. We're going to have, it's called Taco Time in Trim Healthy Cookbook. Taco Time, Trim Healthy Cookbook. And these are lettuce boats that I use to make what I call a naked taco. And so I got those. And then it's going to be an S. Our ground meat is venison, so it's lean. So to make it S, I do use avocado. And hopefully by tomorrow, Thursday, when I have Taco Time, the avocados will be ready. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so that's our first bag. I think we only have 4 or 5 bags, so it won't be a long one today, friends. Not going to be a long one. I got 2 packs of chicken. I need chicken for lentil soup, which is a soup recipe in THC, and also loaded spaghetti squash casserole maybe in THC. That's one of the no picture recipes that I think is an unsung hero of that cookbook. So I'm very excited about using that. So I got some chicken for those things. I'm going to cook this in my Instant Pot. So that and lentil soup are 2 things that I will be able to make today because I would not be using my oven or stove. So it's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. This is Fiesta blend cheese. I got this. This is going to be, cheese is going to be used for the spaghetti squash casserole. I'm also making keto, nope, that's not what it is. They're called savory breakfast cookies. And you use, cheese, eggs, some sausage, almond flour, spices, to make those. And they are super yum. I got cottage cheese. This is going in a couple of recipes. I cannot remember. Oh, there's a pumpkin spice cake that Trim Healthy Mama shared over the weekend, and I'm going to make that. And I think there's cottage cheese in that. I also got egg whites for that, and I'm making the giant blueberry baked pancake out of THC. And this is vanilla 2 Good yogurt. I got this for my sons. And for you, Mama, this is Fuel Pool Personal Choice due to tapioca, okay? Okay. This is salsa for taco time. So I got that for taco time. And then these are amazing, and they do not have dextrin. They do have chicory root fiber, so I'm very careful with these for my personal gastrointestinal needs, okay? But they're so, so good, 100% on plan. And very great to have. I like to have this as like an S dessert. I will do maybe 2 tablespoons of nuts and a tablespoon of these chocolate chips for dessert. Sometimes I'll melt it and then let it harden while I'm having my lunch. And it's just melty, hardened, just it's like chocolate covered nuts. It's so good. So that's something that I like to keep on hand, and my Walmart had it. I also got this whole grain flour. I'm sorry, it's backwards. This is King Arthur whole grain flour, and you can use this on plan. It just has to be soured, sprouted, or soaked. You can't, I don't think, you cannot sprout already ground flour, that I know of. If you know different, I'm sure you'll tell me. But that's kind of silly to me. So anyway, while I'm sitting in my car, that does not compute in my brain, okay? Gosh, guys. So anyway, I will use that for Coach Jessica's soaked blueberry muffins. You can search that. Or also for the einkorn, doing a similar process with the overnights. You can sour it with kefir or water and fat-free Greek yogurt. Cheryl, I can't believe Hunter Strong is almost halfway. Saturday's 50 day 50. It sure is. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I got a couple of other things that are not food related, but since y'all love to know all these things, I'm just going to go ahead and show you, and I have a few minutes. So Knox and Camp, their school has a Veterans Day program every year, and they sit in a way that their class, well, all the elementary classes, it looks like a flag with the colors of their shirts. And so this year, Knox's grade is white. So I had to go get him a white. So I have an on-plan white polo shirt for Knox's program. And I'm so glad Walmart had that because I did not want to go buy that. If you've never done coaching with me, Buds Blooms one-on-one, you may not know, but I do award milestone stickers to my clients as they have progress and lose weight during coaching. Now, there's no, of course, penalty for not losing weight because that's just mean. But I always want to give credit where credit is due. So if someone does lose, I do award milestone stickers, but they have to turn in that progress. I'm not going to, blow up their inbox. Have you lost weight? Have you lost weight? It's ridiculous. So they can choose to turn that in to me, if they want to. And then what I do is when they hit certain milestones, so we have first 10 pounds, 25, 50, 75, 100, and then goal weight. And goal weight can be anything. So if your goal weight is 200 pounds and you hit goal weight, you get the goal weight sticker. So anyway, I'm changing up how I do that a little bit because my daughter, who's not quite as sentimental as me, has been doing that. And I had given her certain instructions, and I think she kind of let some things slide. And I realized that she was mailing the stickers, and that was it. And so I'm kind of taking over that a little bit now, and I feel really bad because I'm a very sentimental, I want people to feel special person. And so going forward, I'm going to be doing some different things, and I have a stack that need to be mailed out. And so this is what I came up with to do. So I found these really cute, it's dotted index cards. I love polka dots. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I found these little dotted cards. So I'm going to write each girl, each recipient of a milestone sticker a little note. And then I found some pretty butterfly stickers. And I think that I have some like, you go girls, some thumbs up stamps. So I got some gold ink to do the stamp. And then I also got some really cute paper clips to attach their milestone sticker to the index card. And I don't have an example of the and I got pretty pens, pencil marker things too to write with. So that's I was just going to show you guys that. So I'm going to work on that today too. So anyway, if you are in coaching currently and you have some progress to report, don't forget to do that so you can get your milestone sticker. Some of them have grown. I had when I started this, I had a very strict budget, and so I had to get the smaller stickers because of finances. And things have gotten better, and I've got a little bit bigger budget on that. And so the ones that we ran out of, the tiny ones, we have made those a little bit larger for clients. Whenever they get their stickers, they're a little bit bigger. A lot of them are putting them on their favorite water cup. If they have a Southern and Healthy cup or whatever, like a Stanley, or some of them are putting it on their laptops, wherever they want to put their sticker. They're waterproof stickers. So anyway, I just love being able to do that for them. I think it's really sweet and special. So just a reminder, if you're in coaching, to turn that in, and we'll be happy to mail you out a sticker. We do it about once a month because we would just constantly be trying to check. So we do it about once a month. I was going to tell y'all something else too. Oh yes. So my blooms, their challenge for the month of November is, it's called the Mental Peace Challenge. And for me, there's a lot of disruptions in my mental peace lately. But I've looked back over the years, and during the holidays, I feel like as a mom, as a woman, it's like there's a lot of static going on in my mind and in my heart. And I think a lot of it is spiritual warfare, because the enemy does not want me to be productive and helpful in the kingdom, in my family, in my business, in people's lives during the holidays. Specifically, kind of rob the joy, you know? And so I thought that doing this mental peace challenge during this time of year for my blooms would be helpful, because what I've challenged them to do, and you guys can do this too, but they've been challenged to take 5 to 10 minutes every morning, or whatever, I choose morning, but any time of the day, each day, starting yesterday. They started this yesterday, and I gave them homework a week before to get a journal that they were going to dedicate to this time. And I just told them, you know, set a timer for 10 minutes if that's all you have. Set a timer for 5 minutes if that's all you have. And spend some time, and maybe you're just writing down 5 things you're grateful for. But I also want them to think about maybe 5 struggles that they have, and then come up with a solution for at least one. Different things like that. I just think it's really important for women to stop and reflect. So often we operate on cruise control, and you can only do that so long. I've had some people come back at me when I've posted the, you know, you can't give out of an empty cup. Like if I'm empty, if my emotional tank is empty, I cannot give out of that. I cannot love out of that. And I think to an extent we can, but it's not going to last, and we're going to burn out, and it's probably going to end in what I call a dumpster fire. So it is possible, because I've had people come at me, yes, you can press in, la, la, la. I'm like, well, yeah, you can, but it's not going to be done well, in my opinion. But y'all can disagree with me. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not always right, and I know that. But for Amy, and for the clients that I know very well, which is a lot of them, you can't operate out of that empty love tank, that empty emotional tank. And having that mental peace coming into your life and being aware and being realistic of goals and being realistic of what you are capable of doing through Christ, of course, praying through that and finding solutions, I just think it's going to take you really far. And you may not be solving all of your problems, but if you can just brainstorm through one struggle, you're going to be closer to your goals every day. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little grocery haul and TED Talk. I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye, guys.